Alright, here is a fun little video. I've been waiting for this little dude, and I actually just ordered a prowl to have somebody to fight him. But it's SKY-BYTE from Cyberverse. He comes with a little driller, and I would like to thank Athelia Willow from Twitter who picked this up for me. Got it to my friend Silas at TFCon last week, and then Silas ponied it back down into the United States and mailed it to me when he got home. But he's here. He's very cool. Like I said, I ordered Prowl, so when he gets here, we'll review him as well. But I had to have the little shark guy. I do like sharks. Not as much as stegosauruses or orange or helicopters or some other things, but up there. A lot of S animals, snakes and sharks and stegosauruses and giraffes are really kind of the outlier there. But anyway, here he is. He's a little shark. Very simple. Like I said, once you get them all bulked up, they're roughly current deluxe size, like Barricade and Jazzish. Studio Series deluxe sized. He's a small little dude, but he's cool, and I love that he looks even more, because like some of the older toys of him had a curve to him, like like a shark in motion, whereas he's just kind of a straight shark. And I love that he looks kind of like a torpedo or something. I can see his tail spinning rapidly as he through the water, and he's kind of fun. But yeah, yellow and blues with some silver picking details and some red eyes. And he comes with a little driller armor, which is really static. The wheels don't turn, the drill doesn't turn. It's just all kind of just snapped together little vehicle. And unfortunately, like, doesn't even really interact. Like, you can't even really balance, like, even just for fun, balance the shark on top of it with the design it's got to make it look like maybe he's some sort of like industrial shark. I don't know. But it would have like even just a peg there that would have let him sit up here on this would at least be something to integrate in vehicle mode. And it seems like they don't really want you to do that, because none of the other ones look like they do anything either. Now, for some of the larger ones, like the Megatron and Optimus, like they've got like what appear to be some more fully fledged vehicle modes for the armor. But whatever, I don't have them, so I can't tell you. But yeah, so you got a shark and some armor. Shark, again, no points of articulation. You can flip these up if you want to give him like shark wings to make him a SKY-BYTE. Now he's a shark plane. Anyway, but that's going to be part of transformation, but no real articulation. But he's still cute. I like him. Anyway, so you open up these pieces right here and untab the legs. There's a couple tabs on the underside of his back fin that the feet tab into, and then they peg together themselves. So bring those down, then you fold his whole abdomen down underneath there, so his shark jaw becomes the chest, and then straighten out his feet, and then unpeg the arms from each other, bring them around to the side. There's a ball joint at the shoulder and at the elbow, so bring those down, bring them forward. Personally, I like to rotate this so the tabs that the feet tab into are on the bottom, but it's entirely up to you. You don't have to do that. And then this piece comes up and down and around. His head flips up. His head does not rotate. It's just a solid piece. And then this comes back up to sit up on his back here behind his shoulders. And there's SKY-BYTE in robot mode. And like I said, he's about the size of, if you ever played with some of the Beast Wars basics, maybe slightly bigger than that, but in that general area, Air Razor, Clawjaw, Optimus Minor, the little Scarab, those guys. And about the same articulation, ball joint shoulders, ball joint elbows, no articulation at the head, ball joint hips, although limited. He does have hinge knees and some ankle tilt front and back, not side to side. But, and I guess, like I said, you can spin his claw there. But it's kind of a neat little SKY-BYTE. And then the armor, you have to take this, lower his wings down here low. You take the armor, you pop the two wheel pieces off, and then unsnap the drill. And the instructions show you they go on the arms. That's where I'm going to put them. He's got some peg holes here on his arms. You can put them down here on his legs as well. And you can kind of, somebody did some with Prowl where you can mix and match the armor. The basic armors here are very simple. And somebody showed that like the pegs apparently, at least on was it Jetfire's armor? I think somebody took Jetfire's armor, which is a gray tank, but the basic core is the same idea with these pegs, and stuck it on Siege Sideswipe because he's got the two pegs on his shoulders. But I saw that today. But yeah, so you take this and then you fold it. You don't have to fold this down, but it makes plugging it in a little easier. From the top, you come in and plug these two tabs down here. And then fold this whole thing forward. Fold this around to snap over his shark face. And then flip this back. And then give him the drill in his hand. And he kind of gets like a very Beast Wars injector looking with a piranha fish head type face. And then the kind of drill arm and the color scheme. But he just gets powered up with armor. And it's kind of neat. It's very basic and simple. It is not as involved as a Siege Deluxe. It's not as big as a Siege Deluxe. Although I think they cost about as much. I'm not sure what the U.S. retail on these things is going to be. Probably $14.99 would be my guess. But who knows? Maybe it's $12.99. I think they're going for $20 retail in Canada. Which I think would probably put them around $14-15 US if it's a direct translation. But he still maintains all of his posability because, like I said, his head doesn't move. So you've still got, you also have a little bit of the butterfly joint, I guess is what they're called, here on the shoulders for when they transform. But like he retains all of his previous posabilities. All the ball joints are still accessible here. He just gets armored up. So yeah, I got Prowl on the way. I'll probably get the Cheetor just to get the Cheetor. Optimus and Megatron look cool. Look cool armored up. I like Megatron's helicopter. Surprise. But so we'll see. There's a giant Optimus that comes with arc armor, and we'll see how that goes. Because I've seen pictures of it, but I don't know if that's what I'm going to track down. But SKY-BYTE, he's totally worth it. He's a fun little SKY-BYTE. I'm happy with him, and there he is.